Hi guys, welcome back to another video of Eduwit channel. So today's topic is from veterinary medicine, that is fat cow syndrome. So from the term itself, we can understand that the problem is arising due to the problems with fat or fat mobilization. So please subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon for more updates. So the synonyms, that is fatty liver in cattle, fat mobilization syndrome, hepatic lipidosis or pregnancy toxemia in cattle. So why it's known as fatty liver syndrome? Because there is fatty degeneration or fatty abnormal pathology in the liver. Fat mobilization syndrome is because this is due to immobilization of fat, or this problem is arising due to mobilization of fat. And hepatic lipidosis, that is excess lipid accumulation in the hepatic cells. Pregnancy toxemia means excess toxemic products present in the blood because of pregnancy. So introduction, it is a disease of high producing cows, that is milk animals. So overfed cattle during the dry period may develop fatty liver syndrome just before or after calving. That's actually the transition period. So mobilization of excess body fat to the liver during the period of negative energy balance at the time of parturition or in early lactation phase or late pregnancy of beef cows. Whenever the animal is not fed properly or whenever it is in negative energy state, the body will take excess fat and will be taken to the liver for gluconeogenesis. So that is how this fatty liver syndrome is occurring. So pathogenesis, you can see increased energy demands because of parturition and the lactation, and this is coupled with reduced feed intake. So what happens? Negative energy balance comes. This is actually the worst thing in the milk animals, that is negative energy balance. So what happens? The body takes the fat from the reserve, and this fat is transported as VLDL to liver for gluconeogenesis. And since the ruminant liver has limited capacity to transport and metabolize VLDL, what happens? These fat get deposited in the liver vesicles, liver cells, and this turns into hepatic lipidosis. Clinical findings will be anorexia, depression, weakness, persistent weight loss, recumbency, ketosis. Sometimes it will be having stargazing and tremors, and because the liver will not be producing the enzymes, the vitamins, and the whole function of liver will be in a blocked condition. Sometimes it can lead to coma and death. So necropsy findings will be gross enlargement of liver. Liver is pale yellow in color, greasy and friable. Histopathology will be revealing all those things. Enlarged hepatocytes with fatty changes or fatty degeneration of liver cells. Diagnosis is elevated NFA. Ketone bodies will be there, elevated LDH, total bilirubin count, ST, DGT and all you can see. And liver sample which will be floating in the water and copper sulfate solution having specific gravity ranging between 1.025 to 1.055 indicates that the presence of more than 30% of the lipid content in the sample. So the lipid content will be high. So treatment, actually we should remove the negative energy balance. The first thing is we can go for glucose along with calcium and magnesium to correct the energy and the negative energy balance. Long-acting protamine zinc insulin, subcutaneous administration of choline chloride, niacin, antioxidants, and anabolic steroids. Thank you.